You got a raw dog, man.
No.
My friend was telling me somebody flipped him the bird while driving, right? So you probably experienced this sometime in your life. He would like perseverate on it. That means like to think about it nonstop. And just like it was spinning in his head, what did I do? Man, that guy hates me. Fuck. Like I
it's like some fucking random guy
I did fuck up, right? This isn't a stranger he'll never see again who flipped him the bird over either a driving accident or a misunderstanding, or I've been flipped the bird and I maintain I was right sometimes. And also I've been wrong. Yeah. But I don't sit there and think about it 3 days later and discuss it with my friends to get like.
When's the last time you flipped off someone in traffic?
Oh, I don't do that anymore. I do something else.
Me either. I give him the toodaloo. You on the toodaloo crowd?
No.
Are you a thumbs up man?
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
Actually, if they do something awful, I'm like,
I give them the toodaloo.
Okay.
I think I did it like 2 weeks ago.
The bird?
Yeah, I flipped someone the bird because we were taking it was a left on a green light, and it's one of those lights at a busy intersection that like if I don't get through this left green, I'm going to be late to the place I'm going, not because I'm bad with time management, but because of the person in front of me solely. And they like didn't pay attention. I had to give them a little beep, like a little courteous beep honk, like, hey, you're looking down at your phone and there's 100 yards of space in front of you. And then they like accelerated slower than I can jog, and I'm not quick. And they went through a red, and there was no chance I could get through at that point. And so I flipped him the bird, like, fuck you, you inconsiderate piece of shit. And afterward, I was like, man, that's not how you want to behave at 30.
I always get road rage at the rotaries, with like the 2-lane rotaries. Those are fucking brutal. And like when I'm driving in Boston, like I think crazy shit. I'm like, I'm gonna get on and fucking fight him and pull the car open. I'm like, I never do it, but I just I get so mad getting cut off by like trucks. I'm like so angry. When like a Ford Raptor cuts me off, it's like I need to murder that person right now.
So,
and take their
I'm in the passenger seat. My wife is driving, and I don't know specifically what went wrong, but someone was furious at her, and I'm in the passenger seat. So I gave him like the thumbs down. Now he's furious at me. I was ready to beat him up. Like, not that I was like actively going for it, but it's like, this is a choose your own adventure book, bitch. And you have to decide if you really want this. I'm not playing tough guy. Everyone on this call would easily defeat this man, right? He was probably my age, but shorter, a fucking marshmallow of a fat piece of shit with no muscles. And
yeah,
there's no chance this guy poses a threat to anyone.
Unless he's a good shot.
Unless he's a good shot. But
that he is.
Yeah. So he's all being Mr. Tough Guy, and I'm just like, as far as you want to go. What do you want to do next? Do you want to pull over? What do you want to do? He didn't want that.
What do you want to do, huh? What do you want to do? You're Randy Marsh.
Randy Marsh? Who's that?
Yeah, from South Park.
The dad from South Park.
Yeah.
My grandpa.
I'm a dumbass, I guess.
Back in like the
70s.
No. But he wanted
Randy did this. That's what was Randy's problem too.
He picked a fight with my family. I didn't ask for this.
The guy was picking a fight with Randy's family. He didn't ask for it either. The other guy was wearing a cape.
I don't think my guy had a cape on.
I fully support people getting beaten up in traffic. I saw a video not too long ago where two guys got out, had mutual fucking combat. One of them got his ass whipped a little. They stood up. I think they shook hands and then went their separate ways. It was a
Reddit video.
I saw it on Reddit. Yeah.
Yeah, I may have seen it also.
I love a good road rage video. Did you see the one during the pandemic in Australia? There was this like.
Is it the guy who used the boomerang?
It was a guy with a boomerang. If I recall, either shirtless or in like a thin like tank top, and he's jacked. And I guess the guy in the car he was attacking was some doctor. And this guy like comes up and like knocks his rear view mirror off with a boomerang and is like smacking it on his window like, "You vaccinated my family. You're vaccinated." He's freaking.
You're trying to fucking job me, mate.
Yeah. You gave my family, did you? You gave him the jib? And he's like freaking, and this guy's like shredded. And I'm like, man, I'm glad I'm anywhere but inside that car right now because he was freaking out. Yeah,
you're telling me that there's a video of an Australian man attacking a doctor who vaccinated his family with a boomerang.
I may hit the boomerang and the
a
Australian man
boomerang.
attacking are for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the doctor thing was like, oh, you gave him the COVID vaccine, did you? We'll see what we think about that. And he starts banging on his
He does
car.
break the window. He breaks the passenger like window, not just the mirror. I think he really breaks the window.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I'll find that video after the show. That actually sounds pretty awesome.
It sounds like the kind of video Kyle would like.
It's because the guy was shredded. He was in prime beat your ass in traffic shape. Like no one stepping out.
He's been training for this
physique.
moment.
Yeah.
I like when they have like a little comedic timing to them. I saw one where the guy gets out and starts shit with the other guy, and he's got some sort of mall ninja sword that like folds up until it's 6 inches long, but then like sha until it's like this long, like thin blade, swingy blade, and the other guy's like, "Whoa, what the fuck? You have a sword?" And the guy's filming it. He's like, "Oh, homeboy got a sword. What the fuck?" Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, play it safe. Because the other guy's like, no, I don't want to beef with a sword wielding man. And so the sword man like retreats, and he's like, "Oh wait, homeboy got something in his trunk. What he got? Guy's popping his trunk. Oh, he got a gun. He's got like an AR-15. You see him grab the AR-15 and like pull it up here, and then the video turns off. And I'm like, I hope that was fake because the comedic timing's perfect. It's just like the one. There's one where there's a motorcycle, a guy on his motorcycle riding in an alleyway. And some guy stops him and like mugs him with a knife. And he's like, yeah, take the bike, man. Take the bike, man. And then all of a sudden the song cuts in, just the two of us. And he like pulls a Glock out and puts it, and he's like pointing at the guy's back, and the video cuts. And I'm sure that one's fake. That one's definitely some.
I've seen that reel. It wasn't in America. It's South America somewhere. And the guy like doesn't resist. He lets him take the motorcycle, and then he unloads like 6 into him. The caption said the victim. That guy
was waiting for someone to
lost
take
the
bike.
with a cop. I don't know if it's true.
Dude, I saw like South America has some of the best carjacking videos. I saw a lot of scooter robberies in South America, and I saw one where these two guys on a scooter tried to stop these other two guys who were just walking and rob them, and then go off into the night on their scooter. And they had a machete, and the people they were accosting, one of them had a gun. And so what ended up happening is that I guess these two guys, the one with the gun who was about to be robbed, I guess they were also criminals. And so they then robbed the robbers, and then it's them riding away, two of them on a moped. So like they were about to get robbed, and they're like, no, you know what? Actually, this isn't cool. Give us your moped. So, a little corrective justice there. I liked that. Good for them.
I like it
also,
when you go.
The law in South America with guns and self-defense seems to be that as long as they're within 700 to 800 yards of you, you can pursue them, you can kill them, you can shoot them. Like you see an American like be like, blah, blah. All right, I neutralized the 7-Eleven thief, and he's laying there being like, my legs. In fucking Honduras, they don't stop shooting. They reload, they get friends, they kill you, they murder you. Same with Asia.
They have a cookout around your body.
They seem to. Yeah, they play for keeps in Honduras and in Guatemala and all those places that I don't want to visit.
I don't blame the road rage guys. Like driving is, people don't appreciate the gravity of how dangerous driving is. Like just how easy it is to fucking die. Like I think it should be justified if somebody seriously cuts you off in a very dangerous way to just beat their ass for like 10 seconds. I think that should be legal.
Just 10 seconds. Well, it's going to be hard to get them to agree to it.
Well, if the law agrees, you should just like call a cop so we can come by and watch. Be like, all right, get like a timer, like stopwatch, go, and you get your time.
I'd be good with that. Everyone would be a lot more courteous if they knew.
Oh yeah, we have way less.
I was waiting for Woody's reaction. Woody went, ooh.
Oh yeah, Woody like, would be the guy.
Video. I was waiting for Woody to agree the video was legit, and I saw it in his eyes. He was like, yes.
Kyle's exactly right. That was me reacting to the link he put in the chat. For people watching, Kyle linked in the chat. Looked like it was maybe not America, outside some sort of quickie mart, and someone came along with a drive-by and shot. I looked at it quickly. 3-4 people.
3 people. Yeah, jeez. Yeah,
they come back with G-teens. It's crazy. Like I think that was Mexico. It's a cartel hit or something like that from at least a year ago. I see it crop up every now and then. But the thing that strikes me is how that the drive-by comes by and shoots all these people who are just outside some little bar tiki thing. To the left of them, parked in a car with the lights off, though, is the second team. So the first team like wheels out of there, and the second one pulls out and like gets the survivors. It's crazy.
Yeah, I just saw that. They made.
Oh, I didn't know
sure
the
they
whole
were
thing was
dead.
there. Then they come up with G18s. Yeah, fucking fully
Yeah.
automatic Glock pistols, which I see those far too much now on like social media. It's a real flex. And
Is it easy to convert?
Yeah, and it's just these. I think it's 3 little pieces, but one of them's a bolt or like a pin, really. So it's just a little bit of aluminum and steel, and you've got a fully automatic Glock, and then those mags are everywhere. Those 33, 31, 32, something like that round mags. And then I think drums have been coming out more and more. They used to be the drum I shot a decade ago was handmade. Like nobody sold a drum.
A decade ago, they were a little unreliable. I don't know if I was to conduct a quickie mart murder. I don't know that I'd go drum because
yeah.
Maybe I'm out of date.
Who fucking knows? I wouldn't. But it's scary as hell to see those things.
Dude, those cartels are so scary.